And Mortara, if I'm being honest, not even Oliver Rowland is like looking reliable. He looks
Yep.
shaky. It's like either podium or no points. It's been like nothing in between. And in my opinion, Rowland should be concerned if he is not having a minimum points finish if he's in a precarious position, because he's been relying upon bringing on the front of the grid. But when he's not on the front of the grid, when he's in the middle of the pack,
Yeah.
in the points playing positions, he's not getting the points. So then, to me, the title contender to Mitch Evans feels like Edoardo Mortara. Mortara
Really?
has, yes.
I'd say
What makes
that.
you say that? What makes you say that? Like, where did you pick that from? Like, what evidence
I'm
have you
not-
got?
I'm telling you, Mortara
Get the
looks the
book
more. No, I'm gonna slap it on the count. People did not realize this. Mortara, he's been consistently in the second and third position, and that's because he finishes in the points, in the higher range of points. Look at the number of pole positions. He has 3 poles. He's had 2 fourth place finishes, 2 fifth place finishes. That's like the equivalent of like breaking down a podium finish in a tough race. Yes, he had some stinkers, but look, even in Monaco, he was leading the race. He had a 10-second penalty, and he still finished 5th. That's 10 points. To me, Mortara looks the much bigger contender to me towards Evans than Roland does. Roland is not trusting his car if he's in the middle of the pack, whereas Mortara knows how to spearhead and shepherd a precarious situation.
On paper, I agree with you, right?
Yeah,
Because on
yes.
paper, right, Mortara and the Mahindra powertrain is better than the Nissan powertrain. 100%, no one can question that. But
Yes.
but where I differ, and look, I am Frederick Bertrand's biggest like supporter. Like I love Frederick, but
Yeah,
there-
I really like him too.
but there is something, I'm not going to say fundamentally wrong because that sounds harsh, but there is something not quite right with Mahindra, and I don't even know if they can put their finger on it, because you cannot be that consistently fast and get it so wrong, or have so many things go wrong. Either qualifying, there was an issue for Mortara. You can't have these little gremlins. You can't have these issues and win a championship. So he's on this bad run right now where he hasn't scored points. And the thing is, he hasn't won. He has to win. Shanghai, for me, if Mortara is going to be a championship contender, he has to win in Shanghai. That is a Mahindra track through and through. It is
Yes.
a racetrack, effectively, where they've been quick at all season long, from testing to Madrid to Monaco. Shanghai, if Mortara does not win, or does not get 2 like podium positions finishes, but for me he needs to win in Shanghai. He's not winning this championship.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you another curveball. I don't think Mortara has to win a race. He just needs to be in the position. If he wins, to me, it's like a bonus to the level of consistency in being in the top points paying positions. If you look at the points table, I'm looking at it right now, and it's basically how many points finishes he had. 1 out of the 11 races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He only had 3 He had 2 return, 3 non points finishes. 8 races he's been on the points finishes. In my opinion, and he has 2 podiums as well. But when he was not in the podiums, he has finished in the top 5, which is remarkably. He's had the 7th place finish as well. So what you need to analyze here is his average qualifying and average finishing position. His average qualifying position is good. His average qualifying position is 6.7. His average finishing position is, if I look at the stats, it was 6.9.
Do that in your head.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
If he's written it down. He's written it down.
I'm reading
He's got a bullet point there.
Mazur comes with a PhD, like a dissertation. He comes with to the FE bar.
Yes,
He's got his
yes.
stats. He's got everything ready to throw at us. And then we go, "You're
Yes,
talking
yes.
nonsense." And then we go,
No, I'm not talking nonsense. I was reading eFormula News article by
Yep.
Tobias Wirtz this morning when he posted the statistics. To me, that's my favorite part after every race. Reading that article about the post-race statistics after every pre-weekend, that eFormula News post. And Mortara, his qualifying position is 6.9, and his finishing position on average has been 8.1 after 11 races. Those are points-paying positions, and at the top. Not even like Evans, yes, Evans, if you look at it, Evans' qualifying position is below Mortara. It's 9.6. But Evans' finishing position has been good. That was 6.3. So Evans is up and down. Mortara has been consistently on top. At one point, he was the best qualifier for the first 5 races of the season. So you have to think that I think not being in the shadow of consistently being a title contender kind of gives Mortara the psychological edge over
Okay.
the other title contenders.
All right.
Yeah,
To
I
just
agree
be
with that.
like, you have to understand, James Rossiter,
Yeah.
he kept on saying that Mahindra to me are like the dark horse. Mahindra can win the team's championship. And I fully agree with him. That
Yeah.
powertrain looks dangerously good. All the talk has been about, oh, it's going to be a Porsche versus Jaguar fight. It's going to be a Porsche powertrain versus Jaguar powertrain. Maybe Nissan can throw a curveball, but no one's talking about the Mahindra powertrain to that extent until De Vries won in Monaco. And yeah, I've seen Mortara finish on the podiums. He's regressing over the fact that we're missing out the win and everything. But if I'm being really honest, I think Mortara just needs to play low profile here. That's got to be an ace card right now in his championship. That psyche really will work. Who
Well-
says you can win a title without winning a race?